Action.
Before we start, I'd like to give Mr. Tatro a couple seconds of your time so he can explain what the next segment will be about. So take it away, Mr. Tatro.
Hey everybody, as you know, you're going to be taking a survey shortly after you watch this wonderful Wolf Watch News. You're going to be taking a survey in which you're going to choose your classes for next year. In this next little segment, you're going to learn about the elective classes that we will have available to you next year. Freshmen, you don't get electives. Sorry, but your schedule is full. Sophomores, I don't think you're going to be getting any electives this year either. Might happen for a few of you, but most of you will not. Juniors and seniors, this next segment is mostly for you. The elective courses talk about each of the courses that are available so that you have a better idea of what you're selecting on the survey. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your teachers or reach out to me. But again, after the Wolf Watch is over, you're going to be filling out your survey and selecting those classes. We'll see you guys soon, and I hope you're enjoying the process. Bye.
Hi, this is Miss Garcia, an art teacher that teaches 3 courses: studio art, film, and yearbook. So Miss Garcia, what is it that you guys do in studio art?
Well, studio art is a general art class and it's an introduction. So I teach color theory, we teach the principles and elements of art. Basically, it's an observational class and I teach the students how to draw. We do sculpture. This year I'm hoping that we'll be doing some more craft-oriented things like tie-dye. I'm hoping to do that. We'll also be doing some calligraphy and some other form of additive sculpture, as well as painting, some self-portraits and hand drawing as well. So if you like to get your hands dirty and you like working with paints and with mediums, that's a good class for you. I usually give a lot of time to work on the assignments, so students shouldn't be worried about not having enough time. So it's very different than the other 2 classes, which don't involve that kind of medium at all. So if you're wanting to work with your hands, that's definitely the class for you. I don't grade easy, but I'm very fair about my grading.
Okay. What do you do in yearbook?
Yearbook is is a lot different actually. It's for seniors only, and we build and design yearbook. And we have a core of designers, we have chief editors, we have usually 6 to 4 teams working on different parts of the yearbook throughout the year up until about April, May, which is our deadline. And it can be very, very stressful, but it's a lot of fun. We learn how to use the editors on Photoshop, and we will be using Illustrator as well next year. We're going to be getting that, and we have 3 new Retina display iMacs, which I'm really excited to use. We'll be using them in the back room to do all of our editing.
What do you do in your film class?
Film class, that's a lot of fun. We produce the weekly news. We learn how to edit film. There's 3 parts to the news, and that is the talent, the people that actually are on camera. We have the people that are doing the editing of the news, and we also have the people that are behind the camera that are filming the news and taking care of everything that you see. So they're taking care of details like the director of photography, the art director, people taking care of all the details. And basically, we do anything we want to. We're always pushing the envelope. It's always very creative. We try to do as much as we can, and we try to present the news in a creative way with some kind of theme every week, and we try to make the news relevant to the school. There's also an independent movie or film that each student or a student can do with a partner that they will do. That's a 10-minute film for the class, and there are 2 of those for every student.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Hurt, teacher for the speech and theater class. So what is it that you do in speech and theater?
Speech and theater, my main goal is to get the kids that are involved in the class to be confident in themselves. Giving speeches in front of groups of people, being able to get up in front of your peers, I think it's a really great skill to have, just in anything you do in life, be able to just speak your voice and have a voice, and I think that's so important. I come from a theater background myself, so I'm able to bring in friends from the business that I've met along the way to talk to the class. We write speeches, we do monologues, we do scene study, we read plays. So it's a lot of fun. We really have a good time in there.
All right, well, that sounds pretty cool. So for those of you that like acting, this would be an amazing class for you guys to take. Well, yeah, thank you, Mr. Hurt.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mr. Dieter, who is a teacher here at Smith Tech. He teaches AP US History. And yeah, we're just gonna ask him some questions about some of the social issues class he plans to bring to Smith Tech next year. So yeah, man, thanks for coming on today.
Thank you.
So the first question I have is, all right, so what is social issues in general?
Social issues are, I guess, problems that we face, whether it be in our country or around the world. So an example would be like global warming or police brutality in this country. So those would be examples of social issues.
So it could range from like politics to even something like you said, environmental science, like climate
Yeah,
change.
and even health. Like we've studied like how sugar affects the body
Oh, that's cool.
and how it can be a detriment to your health.
All right. So secondly, why should students care? Like, what do you think students should find interesting about social issues, and why they should enroll in your course, basically?
Well, I think one of the best takeaways that many of the students had this past year was just that how many different problems we have out there in the world, and that it's something that they should be aware of, and maybe something they can change when they leave high school.
Yeah. And all right. So here we have, what are some of the real world applications? Like, for example, you did mention climate science and politics and stuff like that.
So there's a lot of different areas that if by taking the class it sparks an interest, then you can study areas like climate science.
So what are some examples of the real world applications of this course?
Well, we look at a range of issues, looking at U.S. government.
I'm so sorry. This isn't.
Every time.
It's never this bad. I don't, just seriously, don't make any faces, please. That's all I ask of you.
Quiet on the set.
Don't even look at me. Do not look at me. I swear to God. I will lose it. All right. So for question 3, we have what are some of the real world applications of this course? You did mention a little bit about climate science and stuff like that. So what are some other examples of the real world applications?
There's connections to the way our government works, and
I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is.
You didn't look. She didn't look either.
She did it.
No, she didn't.
Oh my God.
She didn't look.
All right. I need
We're
to.
running out of time. We need.
I know.
She needs to get on camera. She's got.
So what are some real world applications of this course?
we look at a range of different issues. So we touch a little bit on government, health, just ways that the students can look at different problems we face and make changes.
Dude,
I'm so sorry.
we weren't looking at you. So
No, I know. It's because I started thinking about it. I'm like, you're gonna laugh, and then I laugh.
Come on.
It's okay, just relax.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is my bad at this point.
You get 2 Snickers.
Huh?
You get 2 Snickers.
I know. It's no. So what are the real world applications of this course?
Well, we look at a range of different issues. So we touch on things like government and then health and just how these different issues affect our lives.
I am so. Dude, I'm not just being honest. I think we should just get.
You want me to do it? I can
Yeah, did you get do it?
Jerry? Or
Cause no.
We're here with Mr. Dieter, teaches social issues. So we have a couple questions. What are some real-world applications of this course?
Well, we touch a wide range of issues. So we talk a little bit about government, health, environmental science. So all aspects that may affect your daily life later.
What can students expect to do in the classroom, your classroom?
In our class, we look at we do presentations, debates, analyze articles, just to get an idea of what problems we face in the world today.
So, what is the most current social issue you've talked in your class?
I would say the most current issue that the students enjoy talking about would be Donald Trump getting the Republican nomination for president.
So, do you have anything to say to students who are watching this?
If you have interest in what's happening in our world today, I think social issues is the class that you should take.
Nice. So, this has been an interview with Mr. Dieter. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Hopefully, students join your class. Okay, so we're here with Ms. Diaz. Nice to have you on, Ms. Diaz. So we're gonna ask you some questions. First of all, do you have anything to say to students about your classroom for next year? What is it? What are you gonna teach?
So my name is Ms. Diaz, and next year we'll be teaching AP Psychology, which is a college level class that talks about why people do the things they do, how people think, and how people behave.
Nice. So why should students get involved? Why should students care about AP Psychology? What do they gain from it?
Well, because AP Psychology teaches you how people think and how people behave. And no matter what you plan to do outside of high school and even in high school, you're going to deal with people. So it's really important to get an understanding on how people do, why people do what they do.
Nice. Well, I actually took psychology last year, and it was very interesting. I think students should definitely invest some time into it. Okay, so what can students expect in your class? Like, what can they expect?
We're going to be answering a lot of really interesting questions. Stuff like why people remember things and why people forget things, why advertisers choose the words that they use in their ads. We talk about why people lie and how you can tell if someone's lying to you. We even talk about really juicy topics like why it's illegal for someone underage to date someone who's over 18. And then my favorite part is studying abnormal psychology and looking at brain disorders and mental disorders and diagnosing them.
Nice. Okay. One more question. Can students control other people to make them do their homework?
Well, if you study really hard, you do learn Jedi mind tricks in my class, which is why you should sign up for AP.
Okay, so one more thing we forgot. What are some academic expectations in your classroom?
AP Psychology is a college level course, so I can make it as fun and as interesting as I can, but it's going to be up to the students to do the work, and there's going to be a lot of memorization of terms. Students have to have good attendance and come to class when it's their time to come to class. There will be essays, there's going to be group work and independent work. It's not going to be easy, but the great thing is that the material is very interesting. It won't feel like work. It won't feel like it's that much work.
Nice. So it's gonna be fun. It's pretty much what you're trying to say.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
Great. All right, that's it for Ms. Diaz. That's it.
Good morning, Grey Wolves. Happy Monday. I'm here with this week's birthdays. 2 weeks of testing down, 1 more week of testing to go. This week it's CASP for the 11th graders and ACT Aspire for 9th and 10th graders. Guys, spoke to you guys. You guys need to do well on this for me. I am sure you will. Good luck. Birthdays, let's start with staff. We missed Miss Garcia's last week. Miss Garcia's was the 12th, so please wish Miss Garcia a happy belated birthday. Okay, so 18-year-olds. We have Omar Oriana on the 17th, Jorge Barrera on the 18th, Christian Chavrin also on the 18th, Christina Machoro on the 19th, and Irene Michelle on the 24th. And we have no 17-year-olds and no 16-year-olds, but we have a few 15-year-olds. We have Lamont Paxton on the 18th, Evelyn Guerrero on the 19th, and Edgar Chavari on the 23rd. Happy birthday, Grey Wolves. Have a great week. So, who wants to see a magic trick? Okay, let's see a magic trick. Okay. Now you see me, and now you don't.
Thank you, Marola, for this week's birthdays. And now we move on to Jerry and Reina with this week's school news. Welcome back to another segment of Student News. Okay, so first, do not drop me, please. First of all, when May 25th, 24th, we will be having
Award night for seniors.
Award night for seniors. Yay, seniors! Don't drop me, please. Okay, there you go. You're dropping me. I'm sorry about that. What else? May 19th, we'll be having Grand Night, which is this Thursday. So make sure to come in, grab your tickets, and then you can leave, and then show up around. Time is undecided. We need to go back and check, and we will be over there till 5 or 6 p.m. a.m. of the morning. My bad, a.m. And then what else? The 25th, right? Spin me again as we're going. And then May 25th, we have this thing right here in the background, right there. This beautiful poster. Whoever made this a beautiful job. We will be having the World's Got Talent. And if you want to join, make sure to talk to Miss May, Miss Beck, or at the front office. Now, back to you, anchors. Thank you, Jerry and Raina, for this week's school news. And now we move on to Foodimentary with Bianca and Mireya.
Anyway, hello students and welcome back to another edition of Foodimentary. So on Monday, May 16th, it's National Barbecue Day.
On Tuesday, May 17th is National Cherry Poplar Day. And on Wednesday, May 18th, is National Cheese Souffle Day.
On Thursday, May 19th is National Devil's Food Cake Day. And on Friday, May 20th is National Pick Strawberry Day.
Now back to you, anchors. Are we done? Finished?
I haven't pressed cut yet. Where you guys going?
We're leaving. We're done.
I haven't cut it yet though. You guys, it's still recording. Yes. Yes, Brian. Keep doing it. Yes. Let me see this. Go inside, Jasmine.
I can.
Look at you. What? Yeah, guys. They locked me out. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Wolf Watch News. And now, a magic trick.